The Arcanum is linked to the Kabbalah, known as the Tree of Life, which Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit. The Arcanum symbolizes a twin serpent wrapped around a pole. Also, it's linked to many past civilizations. As we see this symbol demonstrated, it's believed to represent the human spine, and we must learn to conquer the serpent within. The Arcanum, known as death in the Hebrew language, which is found within the Kabbalah, containing mystical knowledge representing great wisdom. The knowledge was usually kept in secret in ancient times, belonging to certain priesthoods. To join such factions, one had to go through certain trials to be accepted into the priesthood. As the knowledge was very important and powerful, and the roots were educated in deep mysticism, it wasn't for every human to attain such knowledge, as the human mind can be power mad. Getting into the wrong hands, it would have caused a lot of uncertainty and great upset amongst human beings. No matter, humans' desire is our weakness. For this reason, humans have been starved such truth, and we have suffered many generations, for we know nothing of our inner selves, swept under the carpet and buried and almost unheard of. Certain individuals have attained this knowledge and controlled the world throughout the centuries. It was known as forbidden knowledge, where the gymnastics were executed along with the scientific knowledge which was burned, so the masses could not learn such numerology and sacred teachings. It was for this very reason Adam and Eve was cast out of the Garden of Eden, as Adam and Eve gained such knowledge to do evil. Throughout the centuries, some people has revealed the secrets of the Arcanum, quickly disappeared as some were beheaded and others mysteriously disappeared. As the wisdom gained, it could link us to the divine creator. It's believed one must balance the energy centers. It was also seen as esoteric knowledge, as the Tree of Life is known to be a map of the universe linking to the human soul. Within many religions and cultures, there are pieces to this jigsaw. Maybe the ancient Egyptians knew and mastered such knowledge. Looking at the pyramids of Gaza, I consider it as proof. We do not have a clue how the pyramids was built. The question is, how did they gain such knowledge? As many other ancient civilizations built similar structures, such as the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Hindus, and the Tibetans. Looking at Matthew 7:13, I believe this has a direct link to the Arcanum, as it's the golden path required, for only a few will take it. We must awaken, connecting ourselves back to the universe, for our very soul is internal and infinite energy. It seems that every religion has been stripped down of this great truth, which contains the true spiritual powers, where it was hidden from the masses purposely, where only gnostic science remains in bits and scraps of such knowledge. The Tree of Life in reference refers to sexuality of the masculine and feminine aspects. It has direct resemblance of the Creator, where being a male he still contains female aspects, and the same for female containing male aspects. So in the terms of Adam and Eve, it represents oneness. Hermes and many other ancient civilizations represents the symbol of Caduceus, as your 33 vertebra represents Yeshua, where the two twin serpents represent the masculine and feminine aspect of human nature. Balancing both energies will rise and spread the energy throughout the body. Now looking at the Jewish Kabbalah, starting from the ground up, known as Yeshud, think of it as the staff being the spinal cord, the serpents working togetherness, rising up the spinal cord until it reaches the crown chakra. Then the male and female energies then combine, meaning that the left and right hemisphere of the brain obtains neutral balancing. The Caduceus is known for astrology, representing the planet Mercury. Legends state it brought about human resurrection. The Greeks had noticed the Caduceus came from Babylonian myth. In today's age, the animal instinct within human beings is uncontrollable. Eating the forbidden fruit led to the bad mind of human beings. It led to animal desires which causes pain and suffering. Without discipline, there can't be no balance within the human body, as desire steals our spiritual essence. In Abrahamic religions, it's described as the fall of mankind, because we have eaten the forbidden fruit. In many other religions and cultures, it states the same effect, meaning human desire has led to mankind's downfall, as Buddhism is a perfect example of releasing desires, hoping that they will not return to the 3D realm of Earth upon reincarnation, as it's humans' ignorance which causes suffering. If we all discipline such thoughts in stillness, we could grow self-consciousness and live a more peaceful life. It seems that the true spiritual writings that were coded in the Bible in such a way that people who are more spiritually in tune with themselves can fully understand such parables. It is men who has formed religion, ignoring the true power of cosmic conscience, starving our spiritual essence with carnal thoughts, and by doing so, it is the main reason why we can't connect with the Creator. As the carnal mind is noisy and full of desires, their God is obeying the sexual desires, alcohol, and gaining power. But it's not too late, as the Garden of Eden is available to all of us. Deep within, we need to connect back to our spiritual essence. Maybe Earth is the experiment to outgrow the lower desires. It could be the reason why we keep reincarnating back onto this planet Earth, until we are evolved enough to return back to the cosmos, the Creator. We all have the choice to do good or evil. It's just majority choose evil, and by doing so, it comes with consequences. The serpent represents power. It's up to you as an individual to discipline the mind. By doing this, we can raise our consciousness into higher dimensions, vibrating in the law of love and peace, outgrowing the lower nature. The serpent which attaches to worldly life desires greed and lust and selfishness. We can discipline it by raising the serpent. We will become more in tune with our inner selves, elevating in the frequency of love and compassion, happiness and joy. Meditation is the key of understanding the inner self, applying your truth to manifest throughout life, as every human being has been created containing light and darkness. For in truth, it is you who chooses what state of consciousness to vibrate in. Social programming is a tool to keep you in darkness. Practicing daily meditation, you can unwind certain programs and unlearn certain behaviors. The Arcanum will reveal its truths with the correct tools applied, for he who has eyes to see will see, and he who has ears to hear will listen. Moses is an important figure within the Abrahamic religions, as Judaism is influenced by the two of the oldest civilizations on human history, known as Sumeria and Babylonia. Their priesthood taught many mysteries hidden from the public masses, only taught to a few. It's just a shame that the Bible has been tampered with, undergoing such translations which lost its true meaning due to the making of the texts easier to read for an intellectual mindset. Comparing English translations to Hebrew sources, the words in Hebrew have more of an esoteric meaning. Symbols such as the tree of life have a deeper meaning. known as the tree of knowledge which Adam and Eve ate from. It is a direct link to sexuality, as tremendous energy can build up between man and woman, as man being the active force, known to be the father, and woman as the receptive force, known to be as the mother. When man and woman has sex, it creates fire, known as the Holy Spirit. When combined together, the sexual fire is the power which generates all creation. Harvesting high amounts of electrical energy, we generate large amounts of sexual energy, which gives us increased amount of physical vitality. It also helps us spiritually to connect to the divine. The more we release such energy, the harder it is to reconnect back to God, meaning when we have an orgasm, it is moments of pleasure, but is poisonous to the soul. Adam and Eve abused the tree of knowledge, which gave us animal desires, which then led to suffering and pain. The more we desire, the more pain we gain. Eden exists within every human being. We was expelled through animal desires. However, we can re-enter, but we must earn our right to return, and that is conquering the serpent within.